Osun State, also known as the State of the Living Spring, is a state in the southwestern part of Nigeria, bounded to the east by Ekiti and Ondo states for 84 kilometers and 78 kilometers respectively, and to the north by Kwara State for 73 kilometers, to the south by Ogun State for 84 kilometers, and to the west by Oyo State. The state was carved out from the southeast of Oyo State on the 27th of August 1991 by the then General Ibrahim Babangida, with the city of Osogbo being the capital. Of the 36 states of Nigeria, Osun State is the 9th smallest in area and 25th most populous state, with an estimated population of about 4.5 million as of 2022 population projection. Geographically, the state is divided between the Nigerian lowland forest in most of the states and the drier Guinea forest, savanna mosaic in the north. The major geographical features are rivers, including the state's namesake, the River Osun, which besets the state's southern western border with Oyo State and flowing south. Among the state's fauna are Mona monkey, common kestrel, purple heron, and royal antelope, along with some of Nigeria's last remaining Nigerian Cameroon chimpanzee and African forest elephant, which inhabits the heavily threatened forests along the southern border of Ondo and Ogun states. Osun State is primarily inhabited by the Yoruba people, mainly the Ibolo, Ife, Ijesha, and Oyo subgroups. In the pre-colonial period, the area that is now Osun State was split up between various western Yoruba states, being town-based, as others were part of the larger empires like Oyo Empire. But after independence in 1960, the area of now Osun was a part of the post-independence western region until 1967, when the region was split and the area became part of the western states. In 1976, the western states was split again, out of which Oyo State came out. 15 years later, Oyo State East was broken off to form Osun States. Vision, they say, is the pathway and guiding light into the future. This was what the founding fathers and agitators for the creation of a state to be named Osun had in mind, and they did everything possible to realize the vision. They weathered oppositions and confronted obstacles for the generation past, present, and unborn. The struggle for the creation of Osun started as early as 1950. At that time, the present senatorial districts, namely Osun West, Central, and part of Osun East, were subordinate towns under the administration of Ibadan District Native Authority. But in their determination to get independence, traditional rulers and citizens of Osun area submitted a petition to the British colonial administration in Nigeria demanding autonomy for Osun division, with Osogbo proposed as the headquarters. The creation of Osun State involved intricate political maneuvering, advocacy, and strategic efforts, some of which are pre-creation agitations in the 1970s to 1980s, when residents continued to demand a separate state, citing cultural, economic, and political marginalization. Formation of advocacy groups in the 80s, such as Osun State Creation Committee, Osun Development Association, as well as Yoruba Elders Council, which intensified lobbying efforts. Strategic alliances between 1985 to 1990, when pro-Osun State groups formed alliances with financial politicians, traditional rulers, and religious leaders to garner support. Memoranda and petitions 1986 to 1990 At this time, numerous memoranda and petitions were submitted to federal government highlighting the need for a separate state. Political maneuvering 1989 to 1991. Then key politicians like Chief Bola Ige, Chief Isiaka Adetunji Adeleke, and Senator Mojid Ashiru navigated the political landscape to secure support. State Creation Committee 1989. Committee on State Creation was set up by the Babangida administration to review the state creation request, and the committee recommended the creation of Osun State among others. Public sensitization 1990 to 1991. Pro-Osun State groups organized rallies, seminars, and media campaign to raise awareness and build momentum. Lobbying the National Assembly 1991. Supporters engaged in intense lobbying, ensuring the inclusion of Osun State and State Creation Bill. And finally, the announcement on August 27, 1991, General Ibrahim Babangida announced the creation of Osun State along with 8 other states. Part of the challenges they have to overcome were resistance from neighboring states, Oyo, Ondo, political opposition, resource constraints, and ethnic and religious tensions.
The creation of Osun has been a process. It's not just, it dates back to 1950, 1951. And I was just a little boy then. I had been born in 1951. I was a little toddler. So, over the years, especially when I joined broadcasting in 1975, I became aware but I was not a participant. Yeah, it dates back to 1951, but I would say 1951 because that was when Osun Division was created. The citizens of the old Osun, or what we call today Osun State, the Osun Division then, they felt neglected, they felt that they are jealous of Ibadan, were giving them too much trouble, so they wanted their own division. And by fortuitous circumstances, there was a rift between the Olubadan of Ibadan then and High Chief Salami Agbaji. There was a rift, and so the colonial government set up a commission of inquiry, and it was headed by H.L. Forger. That was the commission that the Osun KBCs from Osun Division and citizens protested, agitated, requested that the kind of local authority be given them. And we can mention a name like Archdeacon, or just let's say Reverend Julius